with the following compliance items. The applicant will report in the August meeting his plan for informing the consumer of any relevant information, including the impact on zone fares that will be posted on the app, in the cab, or in point signage. And will report on his understanding or proposal to the venues as to how the on-app taxi rides will be treated.
Second motion. It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion, or we beat this horse? We're good. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
None opposed.
Chair,
Thank you
members
very
of the
much.
board, thank you for your consideration, and most importantly, I'd like to thank the administrator for his work over the last handful of months with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That takes us to agenda item 8, fiscal discussion. We need to know, and
No, I'll make it very brief. Our fiscal year ended in June, so I do have a lot of statistical data that I can publish to you if you would like that way, or I can kind of go over some numbers now, whatever you would like. Let me just say this. It's already been discussed today. Rides are continuing to go down. Revenue continues to go down. We know that. Everybody knows that. Still working with the industry on our fiscal financial.
so my suggestion, because we're missing 2 of our board members, and I know one of them is keenly interested in your statistics, why don't you prepare us a cover memo and send us what you would like us to know. You can give us numbers and then maybe bullet points on your main points.
I'm happy to do that. It's Curtis Mill.
It doesn't have to be elaborate, but at least enough information for us to get an understanding.
Yeah, Curtis Mill, my management analyst, is crunch
All over
numbers,
that.
and he's very good at this. So,
No pie chart.
nope. Well, maybe one.
If you want a pie chart, cherry pie.
And
Anything else on agenda item
no,
8? Takes us to agenda item 9, staff.
I'm just going to hit a couple of high points. Rides did not even reach 1 million this month. That's the second month this year that's happened. I have seen no less than 3 or 4 articles or news stories about visitors coming to Vegas is down. They call out several different reasons. I don't think this is the place for me to say why that's happening, but the fact is that those are down. And because of that, basically every stat that's not passed over, like the medallions, they stayed the same, but basically every other stat is in a negative downward trend for the month. So that's all I have to say.
Any questions on statistics?
Just 3 letters. UPTs.
Agreed. Agreed.
Anything? The reports from legal counsel we need to have. Don't know that there's any doubt about what our future agenda items are at this point. Is there?
Chairman,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt. Member Graff had asked last meeting that I bring something in comparison in our fines. I do have that as well. I can kind of include that in the same memo.
That's fine.
I will say that fines are Hers will probably shoot me because I have.
Statutory, not regulatory.
Well, yes, I did make a mistake. They are statutorily not regulatory. In the last meeting, I said that. But I was going to say that fines are only, I'm going to say it's either 1% or 3% of our budget.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, we can raise the fines. Not
We
going to solve
wouldn't
the
be
problem.
moving the needle.
Yeah.
So not a real solution.
It all needs to be addressed, but that's not going to fix where we're at.
Anything further on agenda item 9?
Nope.
Takes us to our second public comment session. This matter is set on our agenda pursuant to NRS 241 Nevada Open Meeting Law to take comments from the public on matters within our jurisdiction. We can't take action on those items, but we welcome comments from members of the public. And I see we have Mr. Kaplan who wants to make a statement as a member of the public.
Mr. Chairman, actually, as I'm General Counsel for Taxi Management, Yellow Checker Star, and UCAB. The discussion we've had today involved a lot of issues regulatory between the NTA and the TA and the marketplace. I don't know how aware you all are of the pending application before NTA by Paradise Transportation, which is really related to the Boring Company and their effort to put 102 vehicles on the strip, going point to point where there would be supposedly future stations and to the airport. And the consequences of that, the impact on the taxi cab industry. And I thought it'd be wise that you all seriously take a look at that application and actually possibly intervening in that with your sister agency, because they have denied interventions by members of the industry. And so there'd be no opportunity for input from the industry, but perhaps if the TA itself raised the issue with the NTA, and then maybe they consider our interventions as well for the future, but it certainly has a significant potential future impact in the resort corridor, especially with the proposed $8 a ride. So that's something I would hope that this agency would also seriously consider having some input to the NTA on that matter. The original hearing was canceled, but it's going to be rescheduled. Paradise Transportation, yes.
Thank you. Any other members of the public present in Las Vegas who want to? If you remember that, no.
Well, technically, this is for public comment. For the record, Jessica Guerra from the Attorney General's office. I have been operating as the primary GAG on prosecutions for the Taxicab Authority for maybe about a year and a half or so. I just want to introduce Ryan Zunga, who's going to basically take over as primary, and I'm going to fall back as secondary because one of my agencies has required me to be primary. But I wanted to make that introduction so that way you know who he is.
I didn't hear the name.
Ryan Zunga, did I say that correctly?
Yes, Administrator.
Chairman, I'll pull on the sword. There were a couple of introductions that I wanted to make today. One of them is Ryan. Ryan was with the Taxicab Authority several years ago as the DAG. He left and now he's back. So we welcome him. We thank Jessica for all the things that she's done over the past. It's not that she's going to leave us completely. She'll be secondary, but we really appreciate her efforts and we're looking forward to working with Ryan. And then Ms. Rushton had called out Adam Teddy earlier. He was with me for a year in the agency, did a lot of good for our agency, and I just wanted to wish him the very best moving forward.
Thank you very much. Any other members of the public present in Las Vegas who wish to make comment? Madam Secretary, is there anybody participating remotely who wishes to comment?
No.
Hearing none, I'll close the second public comment session. That takes us to agenda item 12. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
None opposed. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your help today.
Oh, it'll be 6.